Welcome. Finding a comfortable cross-legged seat on your mat. Closing down your eyes and just settling in and preparing for this lovely yoga practice. Placing your fingertips alongside your ribs. Close down the eyes and begin to take slow, gentle inhales and exhales through the nose, just at your own natural pace. Feeling your fingertips rise and fall along with your ribs. You're just creating a beautiful mind-to-body connection here. Opening up the eyes and inhale, circle the arms up overhead, lower the right hand down and inhale, reach over to the right, looking up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for your neck, and just ensuring that both the sits bones are in happy connection to the mat underneath you. Coming back up to center, taking an inhale, and on the exhale, twisting over to the right, hooking the left arm to the outside of the right knee, looking back behind you, and gently twisting and wringing out the spine. Ensuring still taking slow, gentle inhales and exhales through the nose. Seeing if you can go a little bit deeper on your exhale. Inhale, begin to come back to center. Reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, just fold over the feet and the legs, reaching the arms out in front of you, and just relaxing the forehead down towards the ground. And feeling that lovely lengthening of the spine and the back body. Begin to walk the hands back towards your feet, lifting yourself back up. And now switching the positioning of your feet, so now the other foot is in front. And we'll take that on the other side. So inhale, side bending over to the left now, reaching the right arm up and over. Breathing, opening those spaces on the left side body. To center. We will take that lovely twist now on the other side. So hooking the right hand on the outside of the left knee, and reaching the left fingertips back behind you, and gently twisting out over to the left. Looking back over the left shoulder, feeling that beautiful stretch along the neck and the spine. Breathing gently here, in and out through the nose. Beautiful job. Come back to center, circling the arms up overhead. And once again, folding over the legs, reaching, walking out the hands out in front of you, gently lowering the forehead down towards the ground. Just letting gravity do the work here. Walking the hands now back to center. And now positioning ourselves elongating and straightening out the legs in front of you, placing your hands just a few inches behind the hips and lifting the hips up towards the sky, pushing down into the feet, feeling that lovely opening in the shoulders and the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Gently grazing and gliding the hands along the legs, coming back to center, and taking this 2 more times. Pushing the hips up towards the sky, lowering the hips back down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, gliding the hands along the legs, placing them behind and pushing into the feet once more, lifting the hips up and just letting the head relax back behind you if that feels comfortable. Pushing into the feet mounds. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping a straight back here, looking forward. And just grabbing wherever you can to get a lovely deep stretch in the back of the legs. Lowering your head down towards the knees if that serves you. Here, feeling the beautiful stretch of the legs and the low back. Coming back up to center. Coming into our yogi squat here, so stepping the feet wider than hips width, toes slightly turned outwards, hips lower down, and the hands come into prayer position in front of the heart, with the elbows gently pushing into the knees, opening up the hips slightly wider. Interlace your fingers, push into the feet, and reach up. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. Interlace the fingers once again and reach up, side bend over to the right. Exhale, lower down. Interlacing the fingers the more unusual way. Pushing into the feet, reaching up and bending slightly over to the left. Exhale, lower back down into your yogi squat. Keeping the back straight, tilting the pelvis forward. Placing the hands on the ground in front of you and straightening out the legs, folding forward over the legs. Step the legs out now, wider. Placing the hands on the hips and gently vertebrae by vertebrae rolling up. Head coming up last, lowering back down into a wide-legged squat position. And just gently rock side to side here, pushing equally into all 4 corners of the feet. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Hands coming down through in prayer position, right in front of the heart center. And then lowering the hands down gently onto the hips. And then further down on the legs. Bending into your right shoulder in towards the midline. And looking back over the left shoulder, taking a slight twist and opening of the shoulder. And coming back through center, and now bending into the left shoulder, looking back and over the right shoulder. Softly breathing here. Wonderful job. Coming back to center now. Straighten the legs and come into standing. We will meet up at the top of the mat. Just bringing the feet together. Inhale and circle the arms up, reaching up overhead. And exhale, bowing forward, lowering the head and the hands down. And relaxing and letting the head be heavy. Keeping a slight bend in the knees. Nodding the head no. And nodding the head yes. Just easing all of that tension in the neck. Look slightly forward now. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Straighten the back. Open up the pelvis. And exhale. Forward fold over the legs. Breathing into the belly. Step the left leg back and then the right into a high plank. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Push forward on the toes, bringing your shoulders out over your fingertips. And hug the elbows in towards the chest as you lower slowly down onto the belly. Uncurl the toes, keeping the hands pressing down by your chest into the ground, elongating the spine and pushing slightly up, looking forward. Feeling a lovely stretch here along the pelvis and hip flexors, up all the way towards the crown. Ourselves up, bringing the big toes to touch behind you and the knees wider than the hips, and just letting the hips settle to the tops of the feet. The hands are gently stretched out in front of you and the forehead is gently relaxed on the mat. Taking nice, slow, deep inhales deep into the belly. Walking the hands up a bit and picking and lifting the hips up towards the sky to our downward facing dog. So the ankles reach towards the ground as we open and tilt the pelvis back, reaching the right leg directly up behind on the inhale. And exhale. Begin to pull the right foot in between the hands up toward the top of the mat. So the right ankle is underneath the right knee, and stepping the left leg up a bit and bringing the toes up to a 45-degree angle towards the top of the mat, pushing into the feet equally here. Pulling the inner thighs towards the midline and reaching the arms up, overhead. Taking slow and controlled inhales through the nose and exhaling gently out through the nose. On your next exhale, bring the left edge of the foot parallel to the back of the mat. Encircle the arms parallel to the ground. ground, looking out at a still point just in front of your middle finger. And finding strength, finding stillness, and finding beautiful focus here. Beginning to straighten the right leg and walking that left foot in a bit more, and starting to bend and reach out over the right leg, dropping the right hand to the inside of the right leg as we reach the left arm up towards the sky, pushing that left hip over to the left slightly more, and just feeling a lovely opening sensation, as well as a slight damming sensation in the right hip. Slowly, using the strength of your core, bring yourself back up to standing as we lower back down into the right knee. Circling the arms down towards the ground as you find strength in the right leg and prepare to push off and lift up the left leg. Up directly back behind you, reaching up towards the sky, bringing the hands down towards the ground, slight bend in the right knee. And if it serves you, grabbing hold of the right ankle with the right hand and using it to help pull your chest closer towards the right leg a bit more as you straighten and elongate the left leg back up behind you for our standing split. See if there's any more room in your split as you exhale and lower the left leg down back behind you, and stepping the right leg back to meet the left, and just shaking out the legs a bit. Inhale, reach the left leg directly up back behind you. Squeeze into the left glute as you take a big step forward with the left, bringing the foot in between the hands into our low lunge here. And now bringing the right foot to a 45-degree angle towards the front of the mat. Left ankle underneath the left knee, and reaching the arms up, palms face each other, opening the chest, shining the chest forward, and squeezing the inner thighs towards the midline. Breathing in through the lungs here, and exhale, letting everything go. And now bringing the back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, tucking the pelvis forward, ensuring the left ankle is under the left knee, and the arms are parallel to the ground, looking at a still point over the middle finger. Finding intention in your gaze, and taking soft, natural breaths here. Straighten into the left leg as we bend into the right hip and glide the left arm to the inside of the left leg, and reaching the right arm directly up overhead, looking up towards the fingers or down gently towards the mat. Pushing that right hip to the right and feeling that squeeze in the left side body. Getting a beautiful ringing sensation. Inhale as you bring the arms back up, and then cartwheel the arms down towards the ground. And staying in our low lunge here on the left as we prepare to step into the left foot, kicking and reaching the right leg straight up behind you. Keeping that slight bend in the left knee and lowering the head towards the left knee just to where it feels right. And using the left hand to gently pull your chest closer towards the left knee, straightening the right leg back up behind a bit more if that feels comfortable. Making sure to breathe, making sure not to hold any tension in the shoulders or the jaw. Exhale, lower the right foot back behind you. And stepping the left leg back to meet the right. Lowering the knees down. And lifting back up into our downward facing dog. Inhale, kick the right leg directly up behind you, taking a big step forward, pulling the right knee towards the right wrist, and settling the hips down, and gently walking and moving the right foot up towards the left wrist, just to where it feels comfortable and not too much of an intense sensation here. And just honoring to where your body is able to go to today, using a bolster or a pillow or a block if necessary. Just to let your hips fully relax as we stretch into the hips, into the hip flexors. And lowering down onto your forearms if that feels good. And taking soft, gentle inhales through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Smile on the face, and just breathing into the stretch. Beginning to walk the hands back up, pushing into the fingertips just to take a slight back bend here if that feels comfortable. Under as we lift and bring the feet back to meet in downward facing dog. Walking out the feet here. Inhale, reach the left leg back behind you. And take a big step, bringing the left knee behind the left wrist. And then walking the left foot closer towards the right wrist, just to where it feels comfortable. Untucking the back toes and feeling that beautiful stretch in the left hip and the right hip flexor. And if you came down to your forearms on the other side, do so now on this side, ensuring balance on both sides. Breathing into the hips pushing slightly, taking a mini back bend here. And coming back to center. Tuck the right toes under and bring the foot back to meet the right. Stepping the feet out a little in downward dog. And coming and making our way down, bringing the toes, big toes to meet behind you as you settle the hips down on top, bringing the knees wider than the hips. The hands are relaxed, elongated in front of you, and the forehead is relaxed on the ground. Breathing deeply into the belly and exhaling, letting everything go. And just taking in all of the beautiful sensation from today's practice, letting it all integrate into the body. Walking the hands back up to center. And making our way into a comfortable cross-seated position. And we will be doing a short meditation, so bringing the hands, thumb touching index finger, palms face upward, closing the eyes, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the forehead. And just feeling the cool breath enter the nostrils. And exhale, feel the warmth from your energy, from your body release out into the universe. Being fully present in this moment, in this body. And just keeping a natural rhythm of breathing here. And now keeping the eyes closed if you can, and just making your way down onto your back. We will finish our practice in Shavasana. So letting the feet fall away from one another and letting the hands rest off to the sides, palms facing up or down. And maintaining that natural, slow, gentle breathing here. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. And letting everything relax, letting everything get really heavy. beginning to come back to this moment, come back to the body, and begin making very small movements with the feet, with the hands, and then just slowly rolling over to your favorite side, keeping the eyes closed. And then very slowly coming up, blinking the eyes open, and coming to once again to a comfortable seated position where we will end our practice. Inhale, circle and reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands through prayer to the chest. Inhale, breathing in all of that beautiful energy that we've cultivated here today. And exhale, bring that in towards the heart. Once again, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring it all back into the heart center. Feeling that beautiful glow, bowing forward to honor yourself and your practice. Namaste. I hope you have the most wonderful day.